Stay back. Just do it one time or two times mostly. As soon as the timer's up, flash and run like hell.
1, 2, 3.
Got both of them. That's a clip shot, so it reminded me There you go, Carla. There's your dub, baby. There's your dub, baby. In front of you.
Oh, he got me. What a trigger. I had two of them.
Run.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, you got it, you got it.
Oh snap, oh snap. Run, little buddy. Run, little buddy.
Run! Run!
Oh, go. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, you want to turn around and shoot at me? Dude, come on, go keep chasing your prop.
You're a target.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. They're all on me. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Go.
Oh shit.
I can't breathe. Oh, go behind the stage.
I think I'm safe for a minute.
Remember, you can always go on the rooftops.
They hit me a few times. He was there the whole time?
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Hitting unmute. Okay, we'll start that again. Welcome to another NCDT production with your host, PoJ-Gamer. That'd be me. Want to big shout out to everybody out this morning. Bag of Donuts first. Of course, Matt, Bob, YT, Son of God. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate the likes already. Today's test show is going to be about going back to the open beta. The details, exactly as they worded it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare open beta details, dates, content, and more. We will be covering that today on today's show. Of course, the dates are listed in my description. Those dates have not changed. Weekend 1, PlayStation 4 only. Pre-order early access September the 12th through the 13th. Open beta September the 14th to the 16th. Weekend 2, PlayStation 4 open beta September the 19th to the 23rd. Xbox One pre-order early access September 19th through the 20th. And open beta 21st through the 23rd. PC is also going to get involved with this for early access on September 19th through the 20th. And open beta from the 21st to the 23rd. Just wanted to go ahead and cover those dates here on the main screen. We'll go ahead and go upstairs now. Got a dungeon. It's a little stuffy down here. Anyhow, again, just wanted to get those dates out there. They've got several other bits of information on their site we can cover, of course. If I can get where I can see it better. I bet some of you are wondering, how do I get early access? Well, you pre-order the game, for one. You pre-order the game, that gives you early access. They will be emailing you for codes. I'm sure it's going to be promptly before the early access starts. On the alpha, of course, we started one day early on that. I know a lot of people liked it. Kind of a guess shot. We said that they might start early, and of course they did. And they actually extended it a few hours after cutoff time. So there is a possibility that they're going to do it the same way on beta, guys. So we definitely want to be prepared for that. We're looking at a little less than a month away. Well, yeah, just a little less than a month. But either way, I'm ready for it. Regardless, I'm ready for the beta. Reloading Activision fact notes that more information regarding preloading the beta for Call of Duty Modern Warfare will be available closer to the start date. Years past, preloading of beta has usually been available for those who digitally pre-ordered the game. Beta tokens were for retailers. Pre-orders usually are sent at the start of the beta times, so there's less time to preload the beta. So that's another kind of a hint, either whatever, that you're going to get downloaded a little early. And again, a possibility that they make it playable early as well. Realize this screen on my left is a little bright, but we're going to leave it like it is. Don't see anything else there that we need to cover this morning. Of course, content. They've confirmed it will feature the gunfight 2v2 mode playable during the beta. It's not clear about the other modes, 6v6, 10v10, 20v20, or the ground war. If we get more information on it, we'll pass it on to you guys. If we don't get any more information on it, we'll be in the dark like you guys. let's hope we're not in the dark on this. Okay. Clear. Okay. So, with that being said, go ahead and move this back over here. Back over. And that's pretty much where we sit on the beta. Again, dates are in the description as well. Charlie Intel has more information than I do, because basically that's where I'm getting my information from, Charlie Intel. So if anybody else has information they want to share, feel free to share it. Basically that's what this is for. So guys, share your information. Good. All right, go. Okay, since we've got a whopping one person in here, me. Sweet. Sick. What's up, Bag? Yeah, we got a couple of wins. Got a couple of wins in multiplayer. Last match was a disaster, but yeah, we did get a couple of wins. Pretty decent play. I'll just be glad when Modern Warfare comes out so I can go ahead and park Blackout 4 until we start doing some of them slapback game nights. Excuse me. Definitely looking forward to parking Black Ops 4 for that very reason. Play Modern Warfare. If they make beta a 2v2 only weekend, I'm gonna cry. I'm literally gonna cry on a live stream somewhere. I'll start a stream just to cry. They have yet to confirm whether we're gonna have the 6v6, 20v20, or the ground war. So that's I don't care about the 6v6. It's just 20v20s, and the ground war might be okay to play, but it's gonna remind me so much of Battle Royale. I don't care about Battle Royale. I want multiplayer. I want TDM. I want Kill Confirmed or something. Okay? I want real gameplay, not this versus this and shit. Sorry, that's just my opinion. 2v2s, 6v6s, 20v20s. Nah, come on. And I mean, when you're going to introduce ground war, which is a basic, almost as if you're going to try to shove the battle royale on us in beta. Don't not shove that BR shit in our face during beta. We don't want to play it. I don't want to play it. Give us the multiplayer, and then after the launch, announce your BR coming out to get everybody's hype. Run a beta of that and be done with it. Release it. You're gonna do the battle royale. We already know it. You're trying to be sneaky and come on. Just let us play a decent beta version. Don't give us all this junk we've already done or that we don't want. I mean, I'm positive. I'm almost 100% positive that their Twitter feeds and Instagrams, and oh, I'm sure they got blowed up with it's boring, it's repetitive, it's boring, it's repetitive. I mean, a lot of things I heard, even from other people streaming it, it's repetitive, boring. They give us one mode, and they switch it up right there at the end of the last day and give us another mode and another map. Hopefully they make the beta a little better, guys. That's all we can hope for. Cross your fingers. How you doing this morning, Bag? Doing all right, man? Tired. I know the feeling, dude. I seem to stay tired here lately. Don't seem like there's enough time in the day to do everything you need to do. I don't know, man. Thinking about very seriously breaking this down to where I only do 3 streams instead of 4. Killing me. Literally. Do my morning death show, Fishing Planet through midday, and then PS4 stream at night. That's it. I think that's enough, to be honest with you. Of course, the PS4 stream in the later evening one means we've got we'll have several hours in between to do our Twitch. It's rough, rough. You at work this morning, Bag? That's kind of a stupid question, but
turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Gotcha. Turn down for what? So you played an alpha. Did your ideal of the game, or did your plans for getting the game change? You still plan on doing it, right? Plan on getting the game. Plan on trying the beta and all that good stuff. I did hear some interesting news about the crossplay, that it's going to be input matchmaking. So in other words, if we've got controllers, it's going to match us up with other controllers. We've got a keyboard and mouse, then it'll match us up with keyboard and mouse people. The problem with that is all these new boxes and stuff that you can put on your PS4. All they've got to do is put a controller on it, start the game, and then their own keyboard and mouse. I don't know. I don't know about that concept. I mean, it's also going to have it in the menu where it shows, you know, what console or what platform they're on. I see it now too, Bag. I see it too. I don't think they're going to be able to stop it. All you got to do is start the game, lay the controller down, pick up the keyboard and mouse, and roll with it. All you got to have is that cheat box, I guess you call it. I don't know what you call it. Kronos Max, whatever. They got a GiZmO box, got the Kronos Max. I don't see them being able to stop that. How does that show up? Have you ever seen one of those, or do you know any about them? Oh, there's definitely others, I'm sure. I mean, there's keyboard and mouse designed for the PlayStation. I mean, they offer them at GameStop. Or there's other places they offer them as well. I just don't see how they're going to stop that. Like I say, I'll give you good. I'll use me as an example. I don't use them, but I'll use me as the example. So I've got my controller hooked up. I've got my Cronus Max, my keyboard and mouse hooked up. I start the game. The controller. Is that going to see that that's input, right? So it's going to pair me up in a console lobby. I simply lay the controller down and I go to the keyboard and mouse. I don't know if that's going to work that way, but in theory, why wouldn't it work that way? Oh, the allergies is kicking me today. Yeah. I just think I'll play more campaign of this than I do anything else. I just don't know. I'm not going to play against a bunch of keyboarders. I'm not going to go out and put a special keyboard and mouse on my console just to be able to compete with them either. So I don't. We just have to wait and see, man. That's the bad part about it. We'll have to wait and see. They're gonna wait and let us spend all our money first, and then they're gonna break it out. Of course, it's Modern Warfare beta. What? Waiting. Appreciate that, Zach. How you doing this morning, man? No problem. Good. Ready to set off for work. I hear you, dude. It's 12 days in a row here, or is this 13? I want to say this is your 12th day. I remember you telling me you had 11 days in a row. Had to go in again. I thought that was 12. So how many days in a row now, Zach? 12 in a row now. Now, is this making your 13th day, or is this actual the 12th day? 12th day. Okay. Well, still, man, I don't. 12 days in a row without a day off. Kudos to you, man. That paycheck's gonna look good, I bet. Hey, that's one way of looking at it. Hopefully, you'll have a decent payout of it, and it won't kill you trying to get it. That's, you know, that's the problem with today. People have to just about run yourself in the ground, work dog mess out of you, just so you can make ends meet. It's rough, man. It's rough. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've had to run double, you know, shifts like that or days like that. Last job I had, we done, you know, see, what was it? I think 13 in a row without a day off, most I've ever done. Yeah. And of course my shifts were a little shorter on a couple of those days, but never got off before an 8-hour shift. But a couple of them were 12-hour days, 10-hour days, and then a couple of 8-hour days. But yeah, but now I ain't saying your job's any less stressful, but mine was landscaping. Very grueling, hot, demanding job. That, and we had people that, especially during vacation times, holidays, 4th of July, stuff like that. People were always having get-togethers at their house, and they wanted a yard to look just perfect, you know. So we always had people added onto our list that would not normally be on the list. And then, of course, when you get there, you got the homeowner standing on the back porch with this great big old cigar stuck out of his mouth. I'm pointing here and pointing there and doing this and doing that and adding to your work while you're there. Not on your to-do list for that job. So, yeah. Either way, 12 days straight without a day off. Feel sorry for you, man. Hopefully it'll, in a hot kitchen all day, that's just as bad. That's probably worse, dude. Probably worse. I don't know. I don't know which I liked better when I was working inside factory jobs where you cooped up all day and barely get to see the sunlight, or your situation in a kitchen all day and pretty much don't get to see sunlight. Get to go out back for a break every once in a blue moon. I don't know how the laws are where you're at, but 2 10-minute breaks and 1 15-minute break is all by law they're required to give you around here. So, I mean, they can work you for 10 hours straight, and that's all they're required to give you is 2 10-minute breaks and 1 15-minute break for that 10 hours. That's a by law requirement. It used to be 2 15 minutes and a 30-minute. So, seems like the more they pay, the less breaks you get, and less time off you get. These people don't realize you can't take it with you, you know? Actually just trying to watch a little bad stream over here in the process of talking with you. Work 6 hours, you get 1 break. But if it's under 6 hours, you have no breaks. Wow. Okay. That's kind of crazy. You physically got to work more than 6 hours before you get your first break. Crazy. And then I bet it's, what, a 10-minute break? There, sorry about that. $15 minutes. Yeah. Better than what they're allowed to, or permitted, or whatever you want to call it. But I guarantee you, they're sitting at the door watching that damn clock as soon as you go take a break, ain't they? Take more than 15 minutes, and they'll start docking your pay, and come on. You know, that's part of what I don't get about the big man. He owns this restaurant, or he owns this factory, or whatever. It's the little people that helped him get that business started. And sometimes it just don't look like they recognize that. You know what? A lot of them, if you treat them with respect, they treat you good. But now I've run across them that didn't matter how good you treat them. It seemed like the better you treat them, the worse they treated you. So I worked with a guy, we're doing construction, and thought we were on the same page. I'm not saying we were friends. We were, boss man employee. But I felt a slight bond between us because we worked day in, day out for over a year. And I realized in the end I was just an employee. I used to go above and beyond, go out of my way to do things for him. Even on my own free time, I would do things. And yeah. So be careful how close you get to your bosses. Be friends with them, like you say. If you get to know them and you social to them every day, you speak to them, say, hey, treat them like a person instead of a boss. And a lot of times that gets you better standings as a person. That's how they get you. Exactly. They think. I don't know, I guess it's because I've been on both sides of that bridge, Zach. I've been a boss man and I've been an employee. So I've owned my own companies. I own my own internet company. I own my own painting company. I've been there. I know how I like to be treated, and that's how I like to treat people when I did that. So you gotta treat them with respect. Don't treat them like they're an object or just an employee. You know what? Until they start, and not all of them do it. Not all of them do it, but on occasions we had a few employees that would try to take advantage of our good heart, our good nature. Some of them were actual friends, and we lost a few friendships because of that. So sometimes it's best not to work your friends. Don't hire a friend into your company. Be like me owning a company and hiring my brother. It's going to work because we've known each other all our life. But if you hire a friend in, the friend's going to be like, oh, he's a friend, I can get away with this. You know what I mean? And that's where it starts. To push that limit just a little bit more each time. Oh, he's my friend, everything's all good. So working your friend is not always a good thing either. I see where, like I say, 10 o'clock meds. All right, so let me run get her medicine and her eye drops to her. Hopefully you'll still be here. If not, apologize for missing you. I know you're getting ready for work. So I'll try to hurry up as quick as I can. I'll be right back. guys back. Alright, so 4 people in here. Welcome to the stream. Let me know who all is here. Apologize for that break. I had to go take away from Ed there. Righty. What's up, man? I done missed Zach. He was getting ready for work. Bank cash right off the bat, huh? Good night, man. We just got to stream out right quick. I really don't like what they've done with Twitter. I can't do anything about it. Got to physically go to their name to highlight their name. Crazy. Takes an extra step just to be able to tweet. Casualty. Oh, I was just seeing how you were doing, man. Sorry about that. I didn't catch that comment. I just check and see how you doing, man. All right. Good, good. Still haven't managed to catch that 22-pound muskie yet. I don't see how people, with all the information, had your Twitch up last night and my phone died. All right, man, I appreciate that. I don't see how people get, with all the information that's already been spit out there, that people still think that there's not going to be a BR in Modern Warfare. The information is all over the internet. Wow, I don't get it. People are still arguing the fact that there's not going to be a BR in Modern Warfare. They need to wake up and smell the damn coffee or something. Zach, you still here? All right, man. Appreciate it. People that played the alpha, I mean, didn't you realize that huge ass map right there at the beginning of the game? That's your battle royale map. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, that was a teaser. That was trying to tease us all. Say, hey, yes, there's going to be a BR. You're not going to work today? Something wrong, man? Nobody wants to comment after that one. Sitting over here watching them, and they, is there a battle royale? Somebody says, no, there will not be a BR. Somebody else says, lame. I posted in there, sorry, but yes, there will be a BR in MW, and I have not gotten no response out of that yet. I think I shut them up for a second. They're trying to dig up information now to go find out if I'm telling the truth or not. I've been right on everything so far. I mean, I called they were going to do an early day on Alpha. They did it early. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just one of the things. I call there's a possibility they're going to extend it. They extended it. I mean, because I read, you know, I get these posts and I look at them, I read them, I examine them. I go other places and check and confirm that that's accurate, you know. I don't just read the first one, but again, I do read somewhat, how should I say, viable information. Charlie Intel gets their information direct from them. So they're not going to post nothing in there that's like, oh, we think there's going to be this, or we think there's going to be that. They're posting the information directly from the source. So I don't get why people still think that they know it all and they haven't read a damn thing about it. It tickles me. Looks like a promising stream this morning. I think I'm going to start doing my schedule. I think I'm going to take Monday off of it. Just saying. This is another Monday that's been exceptionally slow. Oh, sweet. Sweet. So you finally get a day off, Zach. All right, dude. Good. Finally, yeah, finally getting a day off, man. Now, the problem is, what are you going to do with your day off? Refresh that. You're saying it's Sunday over there. Over there. There you go. What's up, Mr. Brady? Appreciate that. Sit down, smoke, relax, drink a lot. Coffee. I hear you, dude. I don't know if I'll drink a lot of coffee, but sitting down, I'm smoking, somewhat relaxing. I am drinking coffee. Trying to multitask over here, guys. Ain't working too good right now. 7 up in the chat. What's up, everybody? Appreciate you guys being here. Feel free to comment your opinions on the beta.
Open Gangnam Style.
You have a coffee addiction. I need coffee, a lot of it. Hey, I hear you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. My sister drinks coffee all day, every day, cup after cup after cup after cup. I can't do that. 1 cup. Of course, I drink mine stronger than normal, but still. Yeah. I still gotta have my morning cup. I prefer having my morning cup. Let's see. Let's toy with something right quick. We're waiting for people to comment. Seems like stick around this morning. Go. 17 days, 2 hours, 39 minutes. Open beta. Cup. Coffee. Sugar. Say it's like drinking 30, 40 a day. Yeah. Mr. Brady.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, now, Zach, mine is 2 of these, and I put enough coffee to make 3 pots of coffee into 2 of these cups. 1 for me and 1 for my brother. I fix him a cup in the morning as well. So, but we're basically drinking a pot and a half in 1 cup. There it is.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you.
Yeah, I know the feeling. That's the reason I say my coffee's a lot stronger than anybody else's around here. I can't do store-bought coffee. I mean, I can, but it's like drinking down watered. I mean, drinking watered down coffee. I try not to run out at home. So then, if I'm on a road trip, going to the doctor, whatever we may be doing, then I won't stop and get coffee. I'll drink my own, but yeah, it's hard to get used to somebody else's coffee after drinking it like that, right? I mean, you got a taste, you got it set, your specifics, you know. So then you go somewhere else and get somebody's coffee, and it's like, man, y'all make this a little bit stronger? I mean, dude, this is about to squeeze through the cracks. It's so weak. Yeah, I've got these little quarter cup measuring cups, Zach. That 1/4 cup level now is equal to 12 cups. You're gonna sneeze. Oh, mercy. Let's see. Coffee powder, coffee machine. Ooh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I used to grind my coffee. I used to buy it by the beans and had my own little grinder. Oh man, that was the best. I mean, like you said, that kind of powdered. Had to physically use filters to catch, even though it was in a screen. You had to use the paper filters to catch it. It was so fine, and it would still let coffee through. Yeah, that to me that was the best coffee in the world, dude. You take a coffee bean that's sealed up, and you fresh grind that coffee right off the bat. You have a 40-ounce cup, so it's so good. I hear you. Yeah, I don't know how big that one is. Again, that's the only cup I drink, though. After I get past that cup, sometimes I can't even get that cup completely gone before it starts making me nauseous feeling. And to me, I hope coffee never starts making me sick. I'll be so disappointed. I'll try to figure out a way to drink that coffee and then take something afterwards to keep me from feeling bad. And roast coffee beans. The bad part about it is I can't get it in bean form no more around here. Not my brand. That's the only problem there, man. Is they quit selling it in the beans. The only way you can get it is already ground. And I've tried regrinding it. It just ain't the same. You first open that tub and you grind that first batch, that tastes close, but it's nothing like that grinding them beans, man. It just, I don't know, it's hard to explain. You know it because you do it, but it's hard to explain to somebody that don't know what you're talking about. Coffee's coffee to some people. What do you mean? You know, it's not. Not. When you can fresh grind and then make you a cup of coffee out of that, oh, man. I have a way. I know a coffee bean supplier. Sweet. Yeah, but that ain't gonna do me no good over here in the States, is it? I couldn't afford to have coffee exported from there to here. But it would be nice. I'd love to get my hands on some. Folgers is my go-to coffee, to be honest with you. And like I say, when it was in beans, dude, it was cheaper in the long run too, buying by the bean. Those bags sealed back up nice and airtight. Ah, man. I miss them days. I miss them. I ain't gonna lie. I miss them. But at least with this, I can get close. Hey, I work with a guy, or work for a guy. He had an espresso machine. He asked me, he said, "You ever had espresso?" I said, "No." He said, "Well, here, let me show you something. Like coffee?" I said, "Oh yeah. I mean, I brought coffee with me every morning." So he takes this scoop coffee beans, he grinds it, and then he puts it in this little machine. Oh my goodness. You want to talk about stand your spoon up and walk away from it, come back and your spoon's still standing straight up, and then put your little sugar in it, put you some cream in it, however you want to drink. I don't see many people drinking that straight black. They do. They're more of a man than I am, but that's what got me hooked on making my stronger coffee. I started drinking his, and then I couldn't drink mine. So then I started making mine like his, and then like I say, they quit selling the beans. So I'm probably sure I could order them online somewhere. And you'd have to order them by the case. I keep doing it the way I'm doing it until they mess me up here, then I'll figure out another way. But it's pretty smooth this one. Popping this morning, ain't we? We ain't no better than this by 11, dude. I'm gonna call it, man. Be one of my shortest morning streams, and I'm gonna quit doing them on Mondays. I'm gonna start taking Mondays off. I'm gonna fix up a schedule today, post it, and have it posted in the description of my videos from now on. I'm gonna start taking a day off, guys. Right now, it looks like Monday's gonna be the best day. It's the slowest day so far. So. That. Yeah, general idea on that one. Page load up. Fast. Last Monday, 19th. Okay, so see what our last Monday's numbers were. Yeah. See. And then the prior Monday before that would have been the 12th. That one done pretty good. Hit and miss. That's weird. It's hit and miss on the good and the bads. Next subject. Open floor.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Cats. What you got? Got a cat problem over there, Friday? It won't be long, I'm telling you. It continues to go as fast pounding as this morning's going. Heading back to Michigan. Back to Michigan. Back to Michigan. I piddled with it a little bit last night, Friday. I went and got my money's worth to profit, and I tried to use that jig bait to catch me one of the muskies. So far, it's not working, but yo, what's up, Kyle? I'm gonna catch that damn muskie yet. I've thought about switching up missions too. They got something for Alaska. When we go there, I'll initiate it, but I'm thinking about putting that one on the burner for a while. Has to be on jig. Yeah, that's the problem. It has to be on that jig. Doesn't say what size. It just has to be on that jig. Has to be on a shad. And I mean, I'm catching fish with it, but I'm just not catching the right size. I've even went up to a ounce and a half 6/0, and still not successful with it. I mean, I'll get it eventually. I know I will. It's those times in between. I get my bag to the point, like I say, when I got enough money in the bag to pay for my day. So today, when I go in there, I'm gonna have to make at least say 10 grand, cover my license, and the 2 grand to advance for a 4-inch. I'd have to look at which ones I've got. I'm already there, so to change up, I'd have to go somewhere else. Back. All right, dude. All right, welcome back. Appreciate it. Got to take that call from the mom. That's, yeah. Ain't. Go caught one on a black set. I know, that's why I got to get me a black one, and they don't offer a black. So I'm thinking about leaving Michigan, going to the main shop, get me a black one, come back, because it looks like with the leeches. Yeah. I've tried every color I've got so far, and again, like I say, I'm catching the muskie, I'm catching the pikes and stuff, but I'm just not catching the right size. I got a feeling it's the color, and I thought that last night. You know, I'm thinking I need a black one. I need my black one. If I had my black one, I think it would work out, and I don't have one on me. So I've tried everything, slow and straight. Now my best, I know this sounds crazy, but my best catches have been on lift and drop. I have got my biggest and best catches on lift and drop. Not twitching, not slow and straight. It's crazy, I know. I can do slow and straight, I can do some twitching, I can do it slow and straight. I can throw it back out in the same path, do a lift and drop, and catch one every damn time. I think it's the color. That's the only thing I've not done is went to the black, and like I say, it's at home. I think I've got one at home. Don't quote me there, but if I don't, I'm gonna have to buy one. Muskie, yeah, the muskie. I know. It was weird. I was, again, I even caught a unique northern pike doing a lift and drop. I mean, go figure, right? I caught a unique off of it. So I don't know, man. Maybe I'm not holding my mouth right. I used them all. I would mix them up. I'd use the stop and go for a while. I'd use the twitch for a while. I'd use the lift and drop a while. And then I'd use the straight. Wow. That's like last night I was fishing with a 6/0 hook. Won't catch you nothing. I switched it back to my 4/0 X series hook and boom, went to catch it. So I would love to have an X series jig. If I had me an X series jig, I'd have probably done this mission. But again, I'll get it eventually. I mean, I've gotten them all so far to this point. So taking me longer than I wanted to. So think about the one at White Moose. I finally got it on, what was I using? 4/0? No, I think it was a 4/0. Might have been the 6/0, but it took me a while to get the one at White Moose, but finally got him. But that's my objective. I go in, I get my bag to at least making a profit, and then I go fishing for them. That way I do run out of time, I can still go over to the catfish dock and finish filling my bag up. Makes me, at least a decent amount of money. Hopefully they'll have something in Alaska. How close are you to being able to go to Alaska? Unlocked it last time I was on. Yeah, but you were waiting to unlock the spawn sacks or something, right? Oh, he's risking it for the biscuit there. You haven't done that. So it shouldn't take long to do that though, right? Maybe a day at Michigan. Problems here with playing. I got you. I got you, man. I'll go ahead and start getting things set up over here. Causing problems of 6. It's 65 followers already over there. 4 subs. Rest your blisters all over my hand. That sucks, dude. The entire crew got wiped out. Like the police knew they were coming. Damn it. I tipped them they were coming. What's up, Dusty? How's it going, man? Good night today. We're catching some of that bad play. Told him, but it backfired on you as well. How'd it backfire on you, man? The dude tell you to suck it up. Suck it up, buttercup. No. Oh, hi, world. It got you. It bit you, didn't it? There you go. I'll throw you a few coins. I thought we had an agreement, guy. You don't dislike my videos, I won't dislike yours, bro. I thought we had this agreement. If you'll quit disliking my shit, I'll quit disliking yours, bro. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that, dude. I'll quit disliking your videos if you'll quit disliking mine, I promise. I know you got a problem with me. Deal with it, suck it up, whatever, but if you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. That's a fair trade, bro. Sorry, man, all in, I need help. Look at him, he's in again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but you got a gambling problem there. We need to get you to 1-800 helpline there. One 800 call something. Please do that. Wow. Alright, and leave my friends alone too, guys. Leave my friends alone too. They didn't do nothing to you. You got the problem with me. Leave everybody else alone. I know who it is. We both know who it is, righty? Yeah, your problem's with me, not with them. They didn't do nothing to you. They were helping me with my channel and my stream, and it's not their fault. So leave them alone. Yeah, get your vid back on being seen again. Well, it does make them active again, I guess. You got a bit of a gambling problem yourself, Dusty. Oh shit. But at least this one don't cost you money per se. Now I can actually fix it to where it costs physical cash money to buy coins from my little bot, but I don't do that because it's in fun. That makes it a little easier to over gamble, I guess you could say. Oh, he was asked to leave the casino the other night. They said you had a chip on your shoulder. Damn. What was it, a $500 chip? Man, that's pretty bad to be asked to leave the casino. Of course, I probably would too. You couldn't resist. It's all good. Thank Son to God Gamer being the last follower over there on Twitch. Appreciate that. You give me the like back too, dude. Quit taking your like away from me. Leave me alone. Quit messing with me. If you don't like the content, don't like it, but don't dislike it. Just get the hell out. Plain and simple. But mark my words. Next video I get a dislike on, I'm going to come dislike every video that you just published. So keep that in mind. And then I'm going to start having my friends come to your channel and do it too. You can't block him from disliking. You cannot block them from disliking. You can only block them from chatting. That's the reason he's not saying nothing in here. He can't type in the chat, but he can still rate the videos and watch them. That's how blocking works on YouTube. What's up, Nash? I'd rather not call him out on stream again. I've done it 2 or 3 times, Dusty. He knows who he is. He's a little drunk mama's boy. That's the only clue I'm gonna give. Is Nash in the house? I gotta set that back up in my timer. Alright, come on, Nightbot. Give it to me. Thank you. Alright. Let me go set that up right quick in Nightbot right quick, guys. Look good just a second, guys. I'm setting up this timer here. Okay, there we go. Move from the dono list. No, you can't remove them from the dono list either. Once they've donated, it's in Streamlabs. All of them, everybody that's donated is still there. Now the description, as far as my credits, they have been removed from my credits and my descriptions. They're no longer in that part of it. Yeah, description. Oh yeah. Yeah, you'll notice 2 names have been removed from there. Thing about the one that was doing, one of the 2 that were doing the donating was donating straight through PayPal, so they never showed up on the Streamlabs ticker. And then when it all blew up, the first thing they wanted to bring up was all that money I donated. Now look, I never asked nobody to donate money. I have never asked anybody to donate. That's one of the first things that comes up is all that money. Look, get that thought out of your head. You'll see in the description, I do not ask for money. If you want to, it's there. But I do not ask. But yet that's the first thing they want to bring up when something happens, right?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, but the problem with that one, Mr. Brady, is I realized that I messed up and it was too late. You know, part of it, Nash, part of it was the fact that I wouldn't let them play, and the last one that broke the camel's back is when they went to talking shit about my family. You don't do that. And they realized they messed up. They wouldn't keep coming back here trying to watch my stuff. Facts. Facts. All I'm going to say there, Nash. Facts. That's one of them anyway. Yep.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What up? What's up? Since he has no headphones, we'll type it. Oh, no way, people can't go around saying that about things. No, exactly. Exactly, man. I mean, I don't even do that. You know, even if I have a difference with somebody, and I still don't do that. And that's family, so, you know. Okay. I know that's my command. Why are you not working? There we go. Nightbot's a bit slow today. I've got yours set up on a timer now, Nash. So every 15 minutes it should post your information in here. As long as the chat's active and Nightbot's working. So we're closer to the beta. Closer and closer to the beta. That's what the timer's for on the desk today. Dusty, I call them keyboard jockeys. I know that's probably a bad way to term it, but I call them keyboard jockeys because that's all they want to do. They want to sit behind their monitor on that keyboard. And they think it makes them feel big to be able to trash talk on a keyboard. But, like you said, they don't have the guts to say it to your face. Facts, Mr. Brady. Same way, man. Try not to ever convert it back toward the family, because they didn't do nothing. That's like me getting mad here on the streams or getting mad at the game. You know, don't take it out on them. They didn't do it. The game, or if it was you in general. You know, me. I didn't mean that. I'm having a bad day on the game, and you know, it'd be wrong for me to take it out on the family because I was having a bad day. All right, facts, Nash. All right, let's talk about the beta. How close are you? Are you still planning on getting a PS4, or are you going to stick with the Xbox, Nash? Should be getting it out next weekend. Sweet. Excellent. Okay. Cool. Well, of course, you know, my name should be the first one sent as a friend request. You know that, right? Donate money to someone. Friend. Buy your friend. Donate to support content. If I fall out with something, they don't owe me back. Exactly, Dusty. And I've had people come in and donate, never seen them before, come in and donate, and then 15-20 minutes later, can I play? And you tell them, I'm not playing with subs today, and you've got to be a subscriber longer than 1 day to be in that list. Stuff like that, and they don't stay. Not all of them, you know, troll or talk junk, but I don't work it that way. I mean, again, I don't ask for it, so I don't expect somebody to come in here and pay me $5 just to play. I don't do that. I'll try to play with anybody and everybody eventually. Just my game nights don't always work that way. If I'm running games with my daughter, chances are it's going to be me and her. If GiZmO wants to run with us, that's my brother, so he's going to be able to play. And I don't do this to piss nobody off. I don't do it to offend nobody. I do it to keep complications down. There we go. Alright, let's click that and make sure that link works. Hang on, I'll check it. Make sure this works here. Nope, it did not work. Left out the text. Alright. Alright, sorry about that little bit of lag there, guys. I done that. It's my fault. I caused that. Alright, let's go fix this in Nightbot right quick. Hang tight, guys.
To lower your interest rate low as 0%. We already helped thousands of people, but the window of opportunity is closing. Act now before your eligibility expires. Press 5 to speak to an agent.
Y'all ready for this?
Thank you for responding, credit card services. How are you doing today?
I'm doing real good. I hope you are.
Sure, sir. I'm doing fine. And I see that you are responding to eliminate your debt on your existing credit cards. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Perfect, sir. So which credit card do you think you carry the major balance on, which you would like to get the service on?
Oh, definitely Visa, hands down.
So it's a Visa. And how much you say you owe on your Visa card?
Oh, I owe about $75,000 right now.
5,000?
Yes, yes. I'm in bad debt. I need help. I have a gambling problem. See, I like to gamble. I've got a gambling problem.
Oh, so are you still using your Visa card, or you are just trying to pay off your balance?
I'm just trying to pay off my balance so I can go back to gambling again. I can't gamble right now with my debt so high.
Okay, could you grab your Visa card so I can pull out your account statements first of all?
Yeah, what do you need me to do?
I want you to grab your Visa card and just let me know from which bank you have that Visa card.
Oh, it's Bank of America.
It's a Bank of America.
Yeah.
Can you grab the card and verify me the expiration date on the card? When does the card expire?
Oh, the card's expired 6 years ago, dumbass. Sorry, I've never owned a credit card, guys. I have never owned a credit card. Let's see how these people get my damn name and number. Scammers, spoofers. The timer is actually to let you guys know when the beta is coming out. The beta is out in 17 days, 1 hour, and 55 minutes.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now,
Wait for this.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
Yeah, the first one's days, second one's hours, minutes, and then seconds. Hey, somebody called me yesterday and I answered it, Wajahut's Police Department. Sergeant Bob speaking. I couldn't think of nobody's name to say right offhand, so I just thought of you, Matt. Alright, dude. Alright, hope you enjoy yourself, man. Alright, man. We're going to try to have some fun. Try to. Not much more. We're going to be heading over to the fishing hole. Still laughing. Oh man, that's how we answer all of our telemarketers. You'll see some more of them. Trust me. Alright, dude. Alright. Sounds good. Sounds good. We're still after that notorious 22.1 pound plus muskie in eluding us. We've caught a few, but not on the right bait. That's the problem. I caught I want to say it was a 23. It was a 23 or 25 pound last night, but I caught it on shiners, so it didn't count. Got to be on that jig bait. That's what sucks. Got to be on that one bait. Or one kind. Got to be a shad. Damn, Mr. Brady. That's like my brother. He gets calls wanting to save him money on his insurance, his car insurance. He don't own a car. So I made it out alive. I get them on the vehicle warranties about to expire and all this. You don't have a license and they're calling you about stuff like that. Yeah. You back down to $690 again, Zach. There. Can't bet all them in one time. The ones that get me though, Mr. Brady, is the ones that they've spoofed a number and they're actually calling you from your neighbors, so to speak. I mean, it's a local number, but yet when you're talking to somebody, and this is the funny part, and this is going to sound possibly a little racist or a little prejudiced or however you want to put it, but they call with a name like Adam, but yet they've got a foreign accent as if they're from India or somewhere like that. You know what I'm saying? But yet their name is Adam. I don't think so, Adam. Overall, I guess the funniest ones and the best ones is somebody that will talk. I mean, as soon as you answer the phone, it's a person. The ones that are automated, you have to push a button to talk to somebody. They're not as fun. But I like trolling them. I like trolling them. I like wasting their time more than anything. That's all they're doing is they're wasting my time. So especially during the morning show, that's, you know, pretty much what we're doing is we're spending time talking about a game or whatever we're doing at a particular time. So when I get a death show call, I can answer it appropriately. I do have to pay attention to the numbers though, because this is legit, guys, legit. The other day I'm sitting here and I had just ended the stream and I got a phone call that said police department, and I'm thinking, uh-oh, this don't look right. So I answered it in a normal voice, and they had dialed the wrong area code, so they got me instead of whoever they were trying to call. Or it's a girl. Yeah, exactly. But that was one of them. I'm glad I answered correctly. When the doctors call the wife, I try to pay attention to the numbers that are coming in, so I know I don't answer them crazy. And just the other day, somebody called for my brother, and I answered it that way. And I realized it was somebody for him. So he told him, "Oh, this is crazy, brother." to me, you can't get mad at them because you don't know where they're at, for one. You can get mad at them, but all it's going to do is give you high blood pressure. So I still try to pay attention to the numbers before I go heckling them or trying to troll them back. Yeah, it'd be right for me to answer it in a way like that and be the wrong person. Of course, I'd never say anything out of the ordinary. I don't say nothing wrong. I don't say nothing ugly until close to the end of the call. I might say something crazy like, piss off or dumbass or something like that. But I do try to waste their time. That's just basically going to get their boss mad at them. And when they call a person, they're only allowed a certain amount of time to make a sale. And if they can make that sale within a certain amount of time, boss man's good with them. Okay, Mr. Brady. But if they make a call and they don't make a sale within that allotted time, and it takes them longer to get off the phone with said person, then their boss is mad. So if I get a chance to make somebody's boss mad by, stalling a telemarketer, I'm going to stall him. Troll him. There's videos out there of people actually doing it. The best ones is there's this girl that does it, and she falls in full, character, everything. There's another guy that's a young gentleman, and he's probably in his mid-30s, if that. And this guy can sound like a little old lady and sounds so naive that he's fallen victim to whatever it is, and he's paid this kind of money, and the whole time it's this guy sitting behind the phone. And before it's all over with, they're in trouble because he's wiped out their system. All right, let me double check this link now, make sure it works. Yes, now that link works. That link works. Good deal. Yeah, that's some of them I'm talking about right there, Dusty. That's the ones I'm talking about. The scammer gets scammed. He gets his shit erased. He gets his computer shut down. Oh man, yeah. I like watching them. Give them back a little bit of what they've done to people, That one guy, he wiped out, I don't know, 4 or 5 computers in one whack. They had an open network, so once he was able to get in, which they opened the door for him to get in, so there's no illegal actions going on other than, he's deleting stuff off their computer. But I don't know that that's illegal, especially they're not in the United States. But yeah, basically they opened the access for him to get on their computer, and once he's on their computer, oh man, they put the admin password on it. They delete all of his files. So when they reboot and come back up, it asks for a password that they no longer have. So, yeah. Oi! OP Dragon in the house. What's up, dude? OP Dragon in the house. I hear you just making your rounds. Not a problem there, Mr. Brady. Not a problem. Appreciate it. Got sunburn on your holiday? Rip. Tell Charlie you need him to put some lotion on it for you. He'll be real gentle. I remember my last sunburn. God, it hurt. Couldn't wear a shirt, but had to. Yeah. That was rough. That was definitely rough. Where'd you get burn on? Dragging your shoulders or what? Your back? Or all over? Yeah. When Dragon got home, he realized that he had...
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
My wife's same way, Zach. You don't tan. I mean, now she can get red, but in a day's time, it's gone. I mean, we don't get out in the sun like we used to anyway, but yeah, that was something she never tanned. Sorry about that, guys. I was speaking with my brother there. Look pale so much. People think I'm sick. You don't look like Powder, do you? Remember that movie Powder? Well, it depends on how you trying to do it, Dusty. You don't need the software for it. You need OBS, either Streamlabs OBS or OBS Studio. You need the Elgato, the chat link cable, and possibly an extra HDMI cable. Just had a cold shower to cool off. Ooh, I hear you, dude. I bet that felt good. And wait a minute. And you also need a computer that has USB 3.0 at least. Oh, you're on Mac. Okay. I ain't gonna be able to help you a bit with Mac, dude. They say it can be done on Mac, but again, I don't have one, so. You got PC, Windows 10, I help you. Do you know what USB they have on the Mac? It's going so quick, does see, so that didn't work. I've tried PC and OBS wasn't installing on PC. Was it an older PC? With maybe Windows 8 operating system? Or 7 minutes, yeah. Running into an Elgato software, but not getting OBS. Windows 10. Okay, Windows 10 should have worked. Okay, so how old is that system with Windows 10 on it? 2 or 3 years old, or is it older than that? Woo! First Windows 10 came out, so fairly old. Your USB's probably not fast enough. USB has to be at least 3.0. That's the reason I'm borrowing my wife's system over here. Mine wouldn't run it either. And my system's like you talking. It had Windows 7 on it, and I upgraded it to Windows 10 when it come out. So that tells you a little bit about the age of mine. Nope. What's up, Barb? No, that won't work either, Dusty. It has to be USB. Now you can get a 3.0 USB card put in internal into the machine. That would work. I'm doing good. Doing good, Barb. How are you? Hope you're doing good. So that's nothing anywhere in the information about the Elgato. If you look, it doesn't state anywhere that it has to be USB 3.0 until after you buy it. Once you get the Elgato, you done got a couple of $100 invested in it. That's when you find out, okay, it's got to be USB 3.0. You got to have a minimum of an 8 gig. You got to have at least i3 or i5 is what they're calling for. I've got mine running on 8 gigs of memory with an i3 processor, and it's working. But now I use the OBS Studio versus Streamlabs OBS. And CPU usage is always fairly low. OBS is at 21%. Overall is at 47%, which is a little high today. But I'm also running that timer. That timer takes about 10%. Go to line, pull mine up, check my stats. Okay. PoJ-Gamer's my hero, but you're the legend, Dragon. Might be the hero, but you're the legend. Know it. You know how it is. Alright. Trying to see if I can tell you a good spot to go make sure what USB. Nice, man. All right, Mr. Brady. Trying to find anything. Oh, it's here. Guess we might have to go the old school way and try to find that out. You back? All right. I'm just
It
trying to
was at
figure out
this
how
moment that he knew
Dusty.
he fucked up.
Okay, so it says open your device manager. Yeah, there you go. It says open device manager. In device manager window, click the plus sign next to the universal serial bus controller. We'll see a list of USB ports installed on your computer. If your USB contains universal host, your port is version 1.1. If your port name contains both universal host and enhanced host, you're at 2.0. If your port name contains USB 3.0, it is 3.0. So that's how you can tell if your system has 3.0 or not. Go into device manager, go down to your universal serial bus, and open that little plus mark. If it does not say anywhere in there USB 3.0, do not have 3.0, and Elgato will not work. Not a problem, man. Not a problem. That'll let you know. Even on the Mac, probably. I mean, I'm just going to assume that even if your Mac is not 3.0, that's possibly why you're not getting it to work. Again, I apologize for not knowing more about Mac. If I knew more about the Mac, I could tell you for sure. But that's the reason it wouldn't work on mine, and it works on my wife's. Mine is standard enhanced 2.0. When you get back from holiday, I will beat these fools to double just for you, my hero. Facts, Dragon. Facts, man. We're also going to start doing some tutorials. I don't know what you guys would actually like to see first. How to create an intro video within PlayStation. You got to put an amount. And then say 50,000. Or let's do, yeah, we'll do 50,000. Facts, Dragon, let's go. Who's ours now, boy? I'm still tight, slightly. Red card. Dusty Tones joined 1. There you go. Zach, you need to take betting lessons from Dusty. There you go. That'll help you, man. There's your 1-800 gamble helpline right there. Dusty Tones. I think that'll pay out like 3 or 4. Zach, you still in here? You may be playing games. Last comment he said. Oh, wait a minute. Uptime. That's the last thing he done was uptime. If I get any better at Fortnite, then they'll have to start calling me Phase Dragon. Ouch! That's an insult, Dragon. Once you do it one time, it won't let you do it again, Dusty. The reason it didn't show up. I believe I'd smack somebody if they called me Phase Dragon, dude. Phase is just another name. Now, if they called you Optic Dragon, we might be on something there. OP Dragon, get it? Optic
It was
Dragon.
at this moment that he
you know.
He fucked up.
He knew fucked up.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Yeah, it's all good, Dusty. There's a timer, there's a cooldown timer. It won't let so much, but do it as many times as it'll allow it. I don't mind it a bit. Hey, brain. Yep. Got to do this one for Dragon now. Hey, brain. What should we do tonight? Simple, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Chief, mate, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
I guess it's one of Grizzle's favorites too. What? Try this. Here's the PC requirements for Elgato. So it's not going to let me run it all, so let's see. Drag this out. Cut that out. Post that, and we'll post this one right behind it. Okay, so there's your PC, what they're saying requirement. Yeah, Mac's pretty much the same thing. Get by with less RAM. Grizzle makes everything look good. Facts. Grizzle is the man. Even that dress that no one liked. Damn. I hear you, Bo. Scared me on Facebook. No, I don't mind a bit, man. Don't mind a bit. Appreciate it. Now I can tell it's gonna be a hot day today. Started getting hot in here. Oh yeah, I might have one, guys. Hello?
Hello, this is I'm a Medicare advisor on a recorded line.
And they hang up. You can't have fun when they do that crap. Something's wrong on their end. It doesn't recognize it picked up or something. I don't know. Yeah, I started doing that, and calls quit for about a week and a half, and then they started back up again. Most of them now are automated, so you don't get to talk to a person until after you hit a button. And I'll go ahead and warn you now, if you get a telemarketer call from somebody and it tells you to hit this number to be removed, don't do it. Just hang up, unless you want to mess with them. But don't hit the remove key that they ask you to, because all that's going to do is confirm that you're a legit person, and they're just going to pass that number down to the next telemarketer. So, or they're going to sell it to another telemarketing company. Never confirm that you want to be removed from any list via telephone. Same thing with your emails, those spam emails that you get. Click here to be removed. One of two things are going to happen. Again, they're going to confirm that you are a legit email recipient, and or you're going to get infected with some type of Trojan, a virus. So delete them immediately. Don't even open them. Don't look at them. Hopefully you don't accidentally open them, but they're just other ways of getting in the back door, so to speak. Half hours. Alright guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wind it down there. Got to take care of a few things here. About 30 minutes. I'm going to fire back up on Twitch. See if I can grind some over at Michigan. We're already at 1.7 million, almost 1.8 million dollars on Fishing Planet now. We're at level 45, climbing to that level 50. So if you guys are following me over there on Twitch, like I said, give me about 30 minutes and we'll fire up over on Fishing Planet. Get us about 3 or 4 hours stream over there. See if we can catch those notorious muskies. Trip to Alaska will be coming soon. So if you're following, be sure you keep an eye on that. We will be making a trip to Alaska real soon. So that being said, peace out guys. We'll see you on the next one. Try to catch you tonight on the PS4 stream. If not, we'll see you on the next death shift. Y'all have a great day. Thank you very much for everybody being here. Peace out. And remember, much love and respect to everybody. We love you all. Alright. Get you over there. Peace. Okay, Dragon. See you soon, man. You have a great day too, bro. Much love and respect as always, dude. Peace. Peace out.